Hello universe and everyone who inhabits it, I'm JillBree and welcome to my channel. I was going to do an unboxing video, but I was like, that would just be so mean to do. This is going to be kind of a ranty video, but not super, like, this is more like my thoughts on, which those I think will be more of my calmer, I don't know why I'm doing this motion. I'm Italian, I talk with my hands. Like, more of a calm rant. I literally just saw a commercial and I was like, you know what? I don't want to do an unboxing. I just want to talk about this. So, a few years ago, Nerf came out with this brand of girl toys. Not like sex toys. JillBree, stop. But they're like Katniss bow and arrow type of toys. Like, you'll see in, like, the other Nerf commercials where there's, like, the guys, and it's, like, the zombies, and, you know, with the guns and whatever. Like, this is nothing about, like, this is not going to be a video about, like, I'm against, like, plastic guns and stuff. Maybe I'll make a video about this. These are water guns, you know, these have pellets in them, but they're not. They're, like, bright orange and green, and they're not black. But, not that that's a problem. But I'll make a video on that another time. My problem with these toys is that I don't believe that there should be gender labels on them. Also, because not that there really is like a label that's like girl's toy, boy's toy, you know. It's just that it's hot pink, it has purple accents, and then there's girls in the video. And I'm not trying to say that, well, what if, you know, like, well, what if they're transgender? What if they're this? What if they're in between? I mean, we can all kind of assume that they are cisgender, but if they're not, you know, I've nothing against that. I just feel, you know, if a girl wants to play with a boy's Nerf gun, or, I'm not just trying to bring down Nerf, this is just my opinion, just in general. If a girl wants to play with dinosaur toys, if a girl wants to play with Star Wars toys, if a girl wants to play with, you know, I don't know, trucks, if, you know, this is not trying to be gender objectified, this is just, a way of thinking. I don't know the word, but hopefully you get what I'm saying. You know, what if guys want to play with Barbies? Guys can play with Barbies, you know, guys can play with Polly Pocket toys. Do they even make those? Am I showing my age? JillBree, you're 18. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, I've been doing a lot of talking to myself. Anyway, so recently it's come to my attention. I watched a video from Glosell. I'll link it down below. Target is what they're doing. I believe the store is Target. What they're doing is they're taking the like gender labels off of bedding and toys. So what Glosell was trying to explain was that, like, if the girl wants to buy Star Wars bedding, she doesn't have to go in the boys section and feel embarrassed or have to go with the Princess Leia sheets because, you know, it's in the girls section. Or, you know, the guy wants to go buy, I don't know, Frozen sheets, you know, like the movie Frozen, you know, they don't have to go in the girl section and buy the Elsa and Anna sheets when they have to go in when they want to, you know, buy the Elsa and Anna sheets, and then but they have to go in the boy section because, you know, they're a boy because of society. And I'm using air quotes because, you know, maybe they're transgender, maybe they're somewhere in between. I just, you know, what I don't understand is, why do there even have to be labels? I remember a couple weeks back, Jeffree Star, you know, I'm the guy who made the lipstick, because I did that, it was like my second video I did, he posted a video, or excuse me, he posted something on Instagram, and it was like, why isn't there just a pants section? Why isn't there just a shirt section? Why isn't there just, you know, a shoe section? Why is it women's shoes, and girls' shoes, and boys' shoes, and boys' pants, and women's shirts and girl shirts, and, you know, why does it have to be like that? I just bought a shirt a couple days ago at Spencer's, and there were no gender labels on it. It was just on a rack. I mean, the neck is a bit high, probably because it's made for a guy's body, But do you really think I give two shits? It has the fucking Beatles on it, okay? I like the Beatles. And if I want to wear a Beatles shirt that's made for guys, who cares? Like, I don't see what the problem is. And if a guy wants to wear a pink shirt that has Frozen or Barbie on it, you know, or freaking, I don't Dora the Explorer, why can't he wear that? Or a girl wants to wear a freaking, I don't know, like me, who wants to wear a guy's Beatles shirt. I don't see what the problem is. So I feel like it should go beyond just bedding and toys. It should go beyond that, and it should go to getting rid of labels on children's clothing. You know, girls wear boxers. I mean, I don't wear them personally, but I have a couple of I have a friend who's a girl, and she likes wearing men's boxers. Do you think I really give two shits what kind of underwear she wears? No. She likes wearing more masculine clothing. Do you think I really care? No. It's what she likes. She wants to dress like that. I don't give two shits. You know, it doesn't make sense to me why we have to, this goes back again to judging people. If I'm friends with you and you want to dress a certain way, as long as it's not, like, extremely offensive to people, like it says F the N-words or F the police, or, I mean, I guess F the police is fine. I don't know why I'm saying F, like, fuck the police. There, I said it. But obviously I'm not going to say the N-words because I don't say that word. Or if it says, like, the C word across, you know, the shirt. Like, as long as it's not, like, offensive. I mean, I know some people, it might seem offensive. Oh my god, there's a little boy, he's wearing a shirt and it has Elsa's face on it and it's bright pink. Why didn't they buy him the blue one? Or why did they go into the girls section? There's a guy, you know, Frozen shirt. I mean, do they make those? I don't know. I'm just using Frozen and Star Wars. I don't know. Just, not only do I feel like it should, you know, go farther than just, you know, toys and bedding and all that stuff, and, you know, maybe go into clothing and maybe going into shoes, and it should go to other stores. You know, it shouldn't just be Target. Why not Kohl's? Why not Walmart? You know, Kmart, do they still have those? I just feel like it should go farther than just those two, that one store, and I feel like it should be more than just bedding and clothes. Of course, I'm just repeating myself. This is what a rant is. Me just repeating myself until I feel like I'm satisfied with the amount of times I've said it. Just, I don't feel like there should be really any labels on anything. Personally, for me, I'm actually going to grow up my children neutral. And if you don't know what that means, you know, when I have my baby, I'm going to name the baby what I feel is appropriate. Whatever I wish to name my child. No matter what kind of appendage they have, whether it be a penis or a vagina, they're just going to be my child. And I'm going to refer to them as they, and until they get old enough to truly be what they want to be, whether they feel that they are a girl, whether they feel that they are a boy, whether they feel that they are both, whether they feel like they're neither, or somewhere else in between and somewhere else on the spectrum, I will respect their wishes. When I was younger, I was like, I want 2 boys and I want 2 girls. Well, growing up, now I realize it can't always be like that, you know. So if I'm able to conceive 4 children or adopt for 4 children or some form of, you know, combination of that, or even however many children I can have, I'm just going to let them grow up being them. Because I know for me, personally, not personal experiences, but I know experiences with friends and, you know, just public figures that they have dealt with such scrutiny, is that the right word I'm looking for, against, you know, whether it be their sexuality or, you know, their gender preference, is that the right term I'm using? And I don't want my children to feel like that they have to be a certain way because, you know, they have a penis or because they have a vagina. Like, I don't feel like they should be like, oh, well, I have a penis, so that must mean I'm a guy. Not necessarily. And if my children, they want to grow up and they have one part and they wish to be to have a different part, I'm not going to have a problem with that. And to the people out there who think, well, shouldn't you give your child an identity? It's not my job to give my child an identity. It is not even their job it's no one's job to give themselves an identity. Their identity is who they are. And if you're going to judge them for being who they are, because that's just the way they are, it's ridiculous, because they were born that way. That's just the way they are. And there's no way you can change that. There's no amount of therapy. There's no amount of beating them. There is no amount of drugs or prescription that could change them. And you know what? If you don't like the way I grow up my children and you want to unfriend me or never speak to me again, that's just me. That's just my opinion. And I guess that's it. Comment down below. What do you think? Do you think that me growing, as much as I might be like, oh, well, fuck you if you don't like the way I think, it's not exactly like that. I like hearing people talk about, well, I don't agree with that, or I think it should be this way. I like talking about stuff that people may think that, is controversial, or it shouldn't be that way, or maybe you think my thinking is wrong. Maybe there's another way I could possibly go about this. So comment down below, what do you think? Do you want to grow up your children up neutral? Do you want to grow them up, the way, whatever appendages they have, that's what they are? So again, thank you so much for being here with me today. I kind of like these videos because I feel like they're, maybe they're controversial, and I like talking about them. And not that I don't have a lot of people to talk about them with. Is that English? I feel like it's almost easier just to talk to a camera because, with the camera, you're just talking, you're just in your room. Right now, this is actually my bedroom. My bedroom's over there. That's my bed, but you can't see it. I feel like it's a lot, less judgmental in here. It's like a very calm space. You're by yourself. You got a big ass cup of coffee, which is in a Christmas mug, by the way. Sorry if that offends you. But yeah, so I feel like, not that I don't like interaction with other people. I just think this is, another way to communicate, my thoughts. So I'm rambling. My cousin said I shouldn't go over 12 minutes, and now it's like 13 minutes, so, oh well, my other video was like 8 minutes, so, oopsie. So, yes, thank you so much for being here with me today. I really do love you guys, all 8 of you. I think there's 8 of you. Yeah, if you want to follow me, if you on Twitter, you want to see when I'm posting a new video, when I'm uploading a new video, you can follow me on Twitter. It's at JillBreeMusic. That's at Jill_Bree_music. And that's Twitter. And if you want to send me fan mail, I don't have a P.O. box yet. I'm not that famous yet. Hopefully, maybe one day I will. But if you want to send love my way, through email, that is JillBreeFanMail@gmail.com. Again, also, all the links will be down below, as usual. And, stay strong. I love you guys. And